Next topic, the 12 most overused buzzwords. I saw this article. I thought it was hilarious because I use a good portion of them.
Yeah.
And I wasn't asking anything of Peanut Gallery. I was hoping it was like, no, Al, you don't. You're fantastic. So I'm going to go
And
through.
just because you use the words doesn't mean you're not fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Well, some of them were like good words that they had bad definitions of them.
Yeah, so I'll go through the 12 most overused business buzzwords, and then we can kind of go through whichever ones we think are the best. Number 1 is hit the ground running. Number 2, visionary. 3, thinking outside of the box. 4, innovate. 5, influencers. 6, pivot. 7, paradigm shift. 8, engagement. 9, value add. 10, pre-revenue. 11, growth hacking. And 12, game changer. I've been called a few of these, and I've been called a few things worse.
Yeah.
I thought pre-revenue was kind of ridiculous.
Pre-revenue, I've never really heard.
I
I've seen it in like text, but I've never heard it. Like,
I think it depends on the industry that you're in too. Some of these, I think, you find just in any corporation or maybe in small businesses. But then you take the industry that you're in, and I think that applies as well.
For me,
I
like-
hear think outside the box, hit the ground running, game changer a lot.
yeah, I would say I hear think outside the box a lot, but most of the time nothing's really outside of the
Well,
box.
and then value add to me was a weird one. Like added value, sure, or perks, but I think that was completely different things than what they're trying to talk about.
Yeah, value add said I'm providing a service or a product or a good that is useful to
Yeah,
you.
see, we use value add a lot.
Real? Oh, at Lego.
Mm-hmm. Because we talk a lot about value-added services, so is it a value add? That's always the question, especially when we talk about continuous improvement ideas. Is it a value add? Is it not? And then, kind of gets thought about.
Well,
but.
and I think there's a huge difference between a value add and like a perk.
Mhm.
So at work, Springfield Symphony. So one of the things we've been talking about is the difference between buying like single tickets or buying group tickets. Like you have a group of like 15 or more people. It might even just be 10 or more people as I say that. I should check that fact. But you get like a discount for buying as a group. And then we also give you additional perks like the ability to like have a pre-concert reception or like a meet and greet with the soloist.
Yeah.
So there's a complete difference than, hey, we have a good product and we're actually going to give you extra things.
Yeah.
Right.
So like some of them, the definition is.
I mean, like pivot. I think I heard it once, but I think the most of the times I've heard it is when the rerun on Friends when they're trying to move the couch up the stairs and now you're screaming pivot.
Pivot.
Yeah. Other than that, I've really never heard that one be used. Influencers, I've heard. Innovate, I've heard.
Innovate is definitely overused.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially now in Western Mass.
And I liked what they said about that word. I think it was that one about, or maybe it was engagement. It almost discounts
Yes.
when you use words over and over and over again. And especially
It
when
dilutes
it's
the
a
meaning.
compliment to someone, it totally dilutes the meaning.
So you called me awesome for the first time ever. It didn't dilute anything. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She'll never call me that again. Growth hacking, I've never really heard. Game changer, I've heard, but I feel like game changer is kind of like old school type of
Agreed.
lingo. I don't know if it's maybe coming back, but I know I've really never called anyone a game changer.
Well, and I guess part of my issue with the phrase game changer is nowadays, for a business to be successful, it has to be so diverse that one thing isn't really a game changer anymore.
No.
You have to change like 5 things. There's no one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
again, and it depends on, because if it totally depends on the industry, I think.
Great.